Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. It's episode 1.5, technically. If you
Yeah,
guys haven't seen the last episode, which was all just shots, is because we had a lot of technical difficulties. If you guys didn't hear that, I ended up just speaking in sign language because my mic died. These
halfway
mics were
through.
just props at the time,
Yep.
and our cameras weren't exactly cameraing. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's, the
One way to
colloquial
put it.
term, I believe. I believe Shakespeare in his fourth verse said, and then they cameraed all over the I don't know, execution stand.
Wait, what?
How my brain
But
works.
anyways, this is episode one technically, and some of the things we say today may not be up to date because it is the New Year's in like 2 to 3 days.
Approximately.
About three
Wait,
days.
yeah, what day is today? December
28.
28. Yeah. So about 2 to 3 days, give or take, it's gonna be New Year's, and once again, Happy New Year to you guys because we won't be seeing you guys. Well, you won't be seeing this podcast episode until I believe it's gonna be the 7th. So it's like a week after New Year's. So we're gonna wish you guys ahead of time. You guys will see the clips online.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys didn't hear or see the clips from previously, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Uh, just a little recap from last time. We spoke about a lot of Stranger Things.
A lot of
This
Stranger
was
Things,
prior to part 2 of Stranger Things season 5 coming out.
which we watched since then.
Yeah.
And let's just say when the first, four episodes blew our minds, we were like, okay, well, what's going to happen now? Cue reblowing of the minds.
Almost.
Almost.
Like there were parts in like season 5 volume 2 that I wish they would have done it a little faster. I don't know why it went like fast paced, and then all of a sudden trying to cram too much in one,
I
or
see.
extremely slow pacing in some places that don't require it.
Yeah, like especially that one scene where I believe it was Max and Holly running towards their oh, spoiler alert by the way. Max and Holly running towards their respective gates back to their
Yeah.
worlds. You literally just had multiple angles of them running back. It literally felt like One Piece pacing where you have like, oh, she's running from this angle. Oh, she's running from this angle. Wait, there's more.
And then the slow mo
Third
in
angle.
between.
And then the slow-mo. Yeah. It was just so unnecessary.
Also, I don't think it's a spoiler alert because if you guys haven't watched it yet, what are you doing?
Literally. It is
Just to
genuinely
chime in
peak.
on that, I actually been seeing a lot of TikToks of people getting so mad and like
Oh, yeah.
screaming at their TVs, like Max, what are you doing? Just
We were
run!
doing just
You're doing the
yeah.
same thing like they did last time too.
Like you in one side, you have them literally hiding behind a cabinet in like a laundry room or something, while three demo dogs are slowly creeping up on them. On the other side, Max standing next to Holly. Ah, what a beautiful sunset. Look at those trees.
And the weird thing, the stupidest thing about it is that Max has been in that Vecna's lair 3 times since season 2, I believe.
Yeah.
No, season 3.
And once it literally closed on her.
Yeah. So I don't know. I find it weird.
Mhm.
The 3 episodes ended up extremely well. There's one more episode left.
Just one.
Once again, if you guys didn't see the previous clips, there was some things we discussed. Some of which are theories we have of our own.
Mhm.
My theory is that I just found out recently that Steve Harrington, the most beloved character in Stranger Things,
Mhm.
is also an artist, DJO.
Oh yeah, I
Joe
remember seeing
Carey.
some TikToks about that actually.
And the Duffer Brothers did mention on Jimmy Fallon that for the first time in Stranger Things history, will they not be playing a song from the 80s? Rather, they'll be playing a song that is from of a recent time. And the last time when I said this is all I said. But today, I think I have some solid facts on things that foolproofs my idea,
Mhm.
my entire theory. It foolproofs it.
What's the
What is
city
it?
that they live in, by the way? I forgot.
Indiana, Hawkins, Indiana.
Okay, but this song is a song about Chicago.
Hold on, I'm coming to that. I'm gonna foolproof my theory right here.
Okay. Your
In
rebuttal, sir?
in season 3,
Mm-hmm.
when Hopper was taken away to Russia, Joyce and the buyers, along with 11, moved cities. They actually moved to Chicago.
Oh.
And let's skip forward in time. There is an episode, either season 2 or season 3, where Joyce and Hopper are talking to each other, and Hopper quietly, as a joke, says, "Oh, so what are you gonna do? Take your kids and go back to Chicago?"
I'm just gonna stop you there. They did not move to Chicago. They moved to Lenora Hills, California.
Was it California?
Yeah, it was California. It was not Chicago. So
Oh, so
Chicago
I
has
have.
nothing to do with them so far.
Okay, so check the episode where Joyce and Hopper are talking, and Hopper says, "So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna move back to Chicago?"
Because I think that's the actual like kicker here. Because if he has said that, then that's a direct reference to the.
It's a direct reference to DJO's song "End of Beginning."
Mm-hmm. I don't know the
Uh,
name, but yeah.
yeah, I don't know exactly what the name is. I roughly know. I've listened to it a lot. I roughly know the name. But he does say, "You don't take the man out of the city. You take the city out of the man." And then he talks about his time in Chicago. But if Hopper has referenced that, I just have this theory that perhaps once everything is done, they close the entire wormhole, the Vecna's layer is completely gone, life returns to normal ish.
Ish.
The buyers decide to move to Chicago. Mike is the only one who ends up, Mike and probably the Wheelers are the only ones who
Mhm.
end up still remaining in Hawkins.
Okay, so I have some update.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is on season 2, episode 7. This is when Elle was still finding out about her like other people that were in the rainbow room with her and everything. So this episode is called The Lost Sister, and 11 finds her sister Kali in Chicago on her own. And I think that's what Hopper was telling Elle, but that's the only thing they have. Like Chicago doesn't really play any sort of like significance to it so far. Things could change in the last episode. So far, it hasn't played much of a significant role.
So I'm gonna completely assume, because right now in the season we actually have Kali there, right?
Mhm.
Kali and Ella there.
Yep.
So coming back to my theory with the buyers moving to Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
now already those who haven't watched it yet, it's a spoiler. But if you once again, if you haven't, what are you doing? But Kali and Ella are planning to kind of stay behind in Vecna's area
Mm-hmm.
while closing the wormhole. Now, if
Yeah.
that doesn't happen, or even if it does, there is a high chance that the buyers are going to move to Chicago. Now, this is my theory, right?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Because there is a history in California where, well, if it is California, as Echo mentioned, then they do have a history there where Will and Elle were getting bullied. Jonathan was part of this whole thing and had got into bad habits. So perhaps Joyce wants to move to Chicago along with Hopper and the others.
Yeah. Honestly, that would make a little bit of sense.
And if, just saying, if Steve's somehow alive, I hope he is, but if he's alive and they're moving together, it makes the most sense to have Steve sing the song while they're moving.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my theory. It's just my theory.
I think there is a decent amount of credibility to that, especially with the song, like being sung by Steve.
Yeah.
I know his name's Joe, but at this point, he just needs to change his name to Steve. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah,
He's
I
Steve.
don't remember that his name is Joe every time I hear it.
Uh-huh.
Remember that Sabrina Carpenter concert where
Yeah.
he came in? He was so prepared to just like get
She's like,
cuffed and
oh,
everything.
it's cuffing season, Steve.
Take me.
He's just like, take me.
Me. Bro had both folded under zero pressure. She said, she didn't even say his name. She's like, it's cuffing. That's it. That's all she had to say. And now I'm pretty sure he might be more famous than her. I'm not
No, no.
saying anything.
That's
but,
what they
By
keep saying.
followers, he's not.
Mhm.
By followers, Sabrina on Insta alone has about 45 million followers, whereas Steve has
Ooh.
about 5, combined in both accounts, DJO and Joe Carey,
Well, it's fair.
right? But in reality, in and out of social media. Just the fan base for Steve Harrington alone surpasses Sabrina Carpenter by miles.
Yeah, I would definitely say
Because a
that.
lot of the seniors, the other like elderly folks, the younger generation, every generation just loves Steve.
And also, you need to take into account a lot of people who follow Sabrina Carpenter probably don't see her much outside of album covers on like Spotify and stuff.
Either that or you didn't grow up watching like Nickelodeon or the
Mm-hmm.
show she was.
Yeah, Sabrina
Exactly.
grew up on Disney. Like I
Yeah.
first knew her. I think
Oh,
it
was
was
it
like
Disney?
yeah,
Oh,
Disney, Nickelodeon,
yeah,
they all
it's
like
Disney.
merge into one.
Yeah, I think they bought Nickel. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. I can definitely check on it. But Sabrina was everything Disney. She was a Disney kid.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess majority of childhood actors are what are turning out to be pop stars these days, like Ariana Grande, Sabrina Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying to think of other names, but I can't. Oh, Jude
Olivia
Law.
Yeah.
Rodrigo,
Oh, there you go, another one. Um, so yeah, or Hannah Montana.
Oh yeah, that's the main
Um,
one.
Miley Cyrus,
yeah, I
Hannah
forgot her
Montana.
name completely.
She's Hannah Montana now.
Yeah, that's what I kind of grew up with, right? And then all of a sudden, there's one day I remember as a kid, Hannah Montana was like my jam,
Mm-hmm.
along with like Sweet Life on Deck with Zach and Cody and things like that. And then all of a sudden one day I came from school, grade 7. I'm like, cool, I want to go on YouTube and see what's up. And then all of a sudden I see Wrecking Ball. I'm like, nope, never again.
Yeah.
Traumatized.
That kind of just ruins your entire. Like they say, don't meet your heroes. I'm pretty sure this was an unavoidable meeting.
Yeah.
Like I feel like normally it's a meeting if there's consent from both parties to meet. There was no consent here. I was forced to see Wrecking Ball. My image
My entire
ruined.
feed, I remember, used to be like Pokemon, Hannah Montana, and other like Disney shows.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, in between, is somehow Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball slipped in.
No. And then all of a sudden, in between, she came in like a wrecking ball.
Literally, it wrecked my childhood.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But no, it genuinely like your image that you have built up over like Hannah Montana and everything as a kid, it just gets shattered. It's like when you listen to like some of the old songs, like Akon's "Smack That." When you listen to
Yeah.
it now, you're like, "That's what he meant." And me
Yeah.
as a child going, "Smack that all on the floor."
I guess back then I used to listen to a lot of Akon. I used to understand what he meant by it. But now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, I understood about 70% of it. 30% did not make sense to me.
And that 30% changes the meaning completely.
That is so true. This is like a shameless plug for myself. If you guys don't know, I actually react a lot of like music from different like people.
He does.
That the whole reaction videos thing is what brought me into like new artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like B for Better or Ren or Chris Webb, sorry, and Hanuman Kind as well. Now, just so you guys know, Hanuman Kind is not your regular rapper. He's a
Yeah.
South Indian rapper who does not sound Indian whatsoever.
At all. Like honestly, you should revoke his Indian card at this point. Like bro sounds he sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But he also does not sound Indian.
And his music actually is amazing.
It slaps. It slaps so hard. Like it doesn't matter where you are. It's gym music. It's like driving music.
Yeah.
It's dance music. Like in the club when his music comes on, people start going wild.
I remember last year we were at the club
Yep.
and the dance floor was dead.
Mm-hmm.
They played all kinds of songs, Chainsmokers, they played Linkin Park. It was dead. Hanuman Kind starts playing
Big dogs.
Big Dogs. And then all of a sudden, he's like, I'm a big stepper. You can hear the footsteps on the floor.
People actually did big step up with their feet, like big step up.
It was insane. Like that kind of coordination.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to the DJ that night. He did not know what he was doing. The transitions were god awful.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that one song kind of made the DJ look like he's great.
Yeah, like literally the amount of coordination people had at the club with big dogs, people at sing-alongs don't have, especially K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh gosh, don't remind me.
Or
of
not
that.
even that. Literally the Queen's marching band, I think the club probably had more coordination. No offense. No offense to the queen.
The
The army.
King's marching band now, don't forget.
Okay, yeah.
Long-
My brain was trying to process all the
the
words.
late
Words are
queen
hard
is
sometimes.
gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. No offense to the marching band.
So if you guys have any suggestions for the three of us to check out some reactions
Mm-hmm.
or some artists, let us know in the comments whichever platform you're looking or hearing us from, and we'll take a look at that. We did do one previously, the three of us,
Yep.
which was from the
Dana?
Anime Men, that Don to Don music
Yeah.
video. Now there is one I have it planned for the both of you. The reason I emphasized on Hanuman kind earlier is because someone actually sent this to me in my Reddit, which is r/ScrazyTube.
Mm-hmm.
They sent it to me saying that, hey, there is another artist who's similar to Hanuman kind, a female rapper
Ooh.
from India.
Oh.
And they sent me a 5-second clip, and I heard the 5-second clip, and I was like, oh, sold. Doing it ASAP.
You listen to those 5 seconds, you're like, nope, I'm saving this for stream.
Yep, it was just like when I heard it, Big Stepper, and I was like, nope, we're going to hear this on stream. It was the exact same vibe. So,
Mm-hmm.
just like that, if you guys have any suggestions, let us know in the comments. We will take a look at that. Other than that, I guess I do want to start some challenge videos. What do you guys think about that?
Ooh. I think challenge videos would be a lot of fun. Especially if we do like I know kids these days have a lot of threads going on TikTok.
I'm down to do trends, but not brain rot.
Yeah, no, not brain rot. But I think a lot of the challenges are like getting popular on TikTok and other places first. And they
Yeah.
look like a lot of fun too. Like I know some of the stuff like some people have these things where you kind of like guess the other person's color in like a massive palette. And there's also ones
Oh, like hue cues.
yeah, like hue clues or whatever. And there's also the one where they have like 6 or 8 like sushi on a board and then you like put wasabi in one of them.
Mm,
We played the Roblox version,
we
remember?
played the Roblox version.
Yeah.
And
Or-
I somehow got murdered 110 times by Echo.
Too
It was
good.
all first
Too
try.
good.
Oh, the most fun one, and I think this is the one we should try first, is having a barrier in between us and we both hold like items and then one of us might be lying or telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm down.
Those ones would be fun.
If you guys want to check any of those out, you should definitely go to ScrazyTube or check out our TikTok, Instagram, or our shorts for the podcast
Yep.
because they will be linked there.
Mm-hmm.
All the little fun challenges.
That'll be a lot of fun, honestly.
Honestly, I'm down. I'm down
Mm-hmm.
because Echo and me have been thinking about different challenges. She did end up having me buy a new challenge.
I didn't make you do nothing.
What was
that
it called?
was
Echo?
all you.
What was it called?
How tall something? I don't remember. I'll
It
check.
was
Give me a
like
second.
how many of what or something like that.
I'm so confused right now.
So,
I'm like,
okay.
trying to go through all of the challenges in my head and like games in my head.
No. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Like,
Uh-huh.
how many of me? Yeah, it's how many what? Yeah. So, oh boy. Yeah, so it's called how many what? Now, just a disclaimer: we're not sponsored by them or anything. It's just a fun game that we came
Mhm.
across. By the way, shout out to our good friend at Mind Games Metrotown, David. He links us up every single time with everything we need. Pretty chill
He's a
guy.
goat. Yeah.
Yeah, we ended up talking to him for like 30 minutes about D&D, and then we got to this.
Oh yeah.
I told him
remember
like I straight up had to explain to him like, hey, I'm terrible with understanding rules because we tried playing Exploding Kittens like a month ago.
that.
It
Mhm.
took me 35 minutes of gameplay before I understood what half of the things do.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm terrible at understanding game rules. So he quite literally had to give me a baby breakdown of how these things work.
Uh,
And this one was insane. So I'll give an example.
mhm.
How many of me, it's crazy,
Yeah.
is a giraffe's height? An adult
Uh,
giraffe. How
This
many?
feels like the kind of questions you get asked at like an interview when the interviewer runs out of like technical questions. He's like, "Oh, I need to throw some creative ones in there." He's like, "Oh, so yeah, I want to measure the length of this wall. How would you measure the length of this wall using you?" I would stand and then I would jump and then I would record the height I jump. And it's the kind of questions that you know they don't really care about. They just want to see how you handle pressure and how you're like, in a
Yeah.
situation like that. But anyways, you were saying how many of you it would take to be a giraffe,
Yeah, like an adult giraffe.
and then how do you confirm the answer? Do we have giraffes?
No, so the board already has several questions
Uh-huh.
like that. Now, let's say the question I took. Echo, how tall is an adult giraffe? Like an average adult giraffe.
I will check on that.
All right. So I'm about, let's say, so roughly I'm about five. I'm 5'8",
Mhm.
5'7", 5'8". I'm 170 centimeters. So you take that and times it by XYZ to get the average of a giraffe.
Okay, I
And
have
wait,
your
wait,
answer.
before you
Yeah.
answer, let's both take a guess.
We'll both take a guess. The closest answer wins.
Yeah. So how many of you do you think it would take to match up to a giraffe?
So I haven't been to a zoo or seen a giraffe since I was 9.
Wait, let's do this. Let's play one round. Give me the box, and I will ask you how many of this thing is a giraffe. Give me one
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the box. Yeah.
So for those of you at home, what just happened? Let me give you a play-by-play. He picks up the box. Our producer Echo reaches out her hand. Scrazy looks at her hand, aims perfectly, and just chucks it at our light. There were multiple directions you could have gone, and you decide to go for equipment. It genuinely takes talent to do that.
I think the dumbest thing about that was that I tried throwing it forward. I threw it sideways and towards myself.
I don't even know how you did that. That genuinely was impressive because he did this. He literally did this,
I threw it forward.
and somehow it went like this. And I'm like, huh?
I have your questions if you listen.
All right,
Right.
all right.
Okay. How many gallons of milk? You know the gallons of
Yeah.
jars we have.
Like
How
the big
many?
ones?
Yes,
Yeah.
the big ones, of course. They're the gallon.
I don't buy milks. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, how many gallons of milk tall is a giraffe? Closest answer wins.
I'm gonna say 15. I feel like that might be
I'm going to say 33.
so 15 and 33.
An adult giraffe, by the way. An adult giraffe.
I'm still sticking to 15.
I was sticking to 35. I'll go up by 2 gallons.
Okay. Well, Scrazy's the closest one with 19 gallons of milk.
Oh.
It's
Nine-
not as much as you think.
So wait,
19
if
gallons?
that's the case, then how many of me is a giraffe?
Well, that depends. An average adult male
3.2.
giraffe. No. An average adult giraffe is 18 feet.
So if you're 5'8",
Eight.
then 5'8" times
About like 2.9.
3.2.
Yeah, it's about right. That's about 11.6, 17.4,
I was so off.
and then 2. Yeah, that makes sense. That seems about right for me.
Okay,
guess I just
next
understood
question. Next
gallons.
question.
Misunderstood.
How many school buses does a blue whale weight?
Full size yellow school buses
Yeah.
with the stop sign.
Yeah.
No kids inside.
No kids inside.
Are we talking about an American school bus or a Canadian school bus?
Let's do American.
Ooh, American school buses are.
Are the seats plastic or cushion?
Okay, this is going to sound dumb, but what was the question again?
How many school buses does a blue whale weight?
A blue whale. Ooh.
How many school buses would be equal in weight to a blue whale, essentially?
Yes.
I would say 4.
Nah.
You guys are
nah.
underestimating a blue whale.
I know,
Like,
I was about to say.
significantly.
I was going to say 94.
Oh, I'm going to say. I was about to say a number, but I had to take it back.
Oh, you about to say
Yeah, I was about to say that two.
Stop it. Stop it.
I was about to say some Gen Alpha numbers.
yeah.
I'm gonna say 69 buses.
That's not any
Went for the
better.
right one.
Okay, you guys are both really, really off. It's not that much. It's 21 school buses.
So my first answer was much closer.
You said 4.
Yeah, it's much
Yeah,
closer
that
than
was
69.
closer.
That is
Yeah.
true. It's closer than 16. You're right.
She
4
was like, "You're
closer.
underestimating." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I go way up there.
Yeah, blue whales are not that heavy. I could lift.
Did you guys know Taylor Swift is 5 feet and 9 inches? I know now.
Wait, so she's a. Well, I knew she was taller than me, but she's like a feet tall, like an inch taller than me.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of had an idea that she was like, taller than the average female height.
Mm-hmm.
But 5'9" is impressive. It's up there. It's 3 inches away from 6 feet.
Is she always wearing heels around Kevin Hart?
Most like Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
What's the relationship between
Yeah,
them?
what's
No,
her
because I've seen
relationship
like
to
some
Kevin
in
Hart?
like a red carpet stuff where she just walks by him and
The mother
Kevin
and
Hart just looks tiny.
mother and
He
child?
is tiny.
Yeah, but he's like 5'4".
He's 4 something.
He's
no,
definitely not 4.
he's
He's like
5'2", I think.
he's like 5'2", 5'4". He's not that short.
He's
Yeah.
not one of the measurements on my list.
But
So why were you asking that for?
oh, she's going
I
through the
wasn't
rest of the
asking.
game. She's like going through all the cards because it is brand new. We just bought it.
I'm not going through the
How many
cards.
gallons
There's...
of milk is Taylor
no,
Swift?
no, wait. There's just
How
a
many gallons
list of like some measurements that you could know, and then you can make up your own questions. So I could say like, how many Taylor Swift is the Eiffel Tower, and then I would have her height, and then I can look up how tall the Eiffel Tower is, and then I can do the math myself.
Isn't the Eiffel Tower 144 feet?
I don't know.
Can you check that? Fact check me. I think it's 144 feet.
The way I go about it is I think the Eiffel Tower has 95 or 94 floors.
I have no idea how many
I
floors
think
it
so.
has.
Okay, the Eiffel Tower is 1,083 feet
I
tall.
was way off.
Also, I was thinking of the Burj Khalifa. Does the Eiffel Tower even have floors?
No?
It has an elevator.
It does?
Yeah, you can go
Go to the
up
top.
it.
But
To
I
the
don't think there are
top.
floors. Because my logic was if I knew how many floors the building was, you can just simply, that most houses or most, rooms are built to be approximately 1.8 times a person's height.
Yeah.
And then you just take Taylor Swift, multiply her height by 1.8, and then you multiply it by the number of floors, and you get the height of the building. That was going to be my logic.
I feel like some of our viewers right now, our listeners, they're probably one of those geeks. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those videos. I actually came across one recently.
Mm-hmm.
This guy posts on TikTok saying that I bet you'll never find where I live or how tall I am.
Rainbow?
I don't know who it was, but then all of a sudden this guy in the conversation is like, I do, and then it's like a link to his video, and his video literally takes a screenshot of this guy, the shadow behind him, the grass, the trees. That's all that's in. That's all the context he has, like
Mm-hmm.
just randomly. He measures the grass, measures his shadow, measures his height, measures the time. We're using a Mayan clock, like a sundial, and then says it's approximately 3:53 p.m. in the location you are. So I'm gonna assume you're in Arizona, but the grass is a little too green for you to be in Arizona. So I'm gonna say you're a little bit towards Nevada, but that's also a little bit too green. Either it's painted but doesn't look painted because then you'll see the spots on there, and your shadow's a little too crisp for it to be in Nevada. So I'm gonna say you're in Illinois, and then from there he now starts measuring the guy's shadow. He says, if the time is about this and your shadow is about this, roughly if you can take the dimensions of the plane, he now puts an X and Y axis with a Z axis and starts lifting the shadow
Jeez.
up. And he's like, cool, if the sundial's at this position and this is the height, we now reduce it by X, Y, and Z. And it does like a whole sin and cosine thing to like get a tangent, and then says your height is approximately 5'6", and you're currently located in dash 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 Illinois. And his thing was that I'm calling 911.
Yeah, that would be an appropriate response to that.
Oh my god!
That reminds me, the reason I said Rainbow is, Ludwig is, right?
Yeah.
And Ludwig and Kai Cenat did a thing where they basically streamed off of a rooftop, and they essentially were saying something like, you get like, I guess, $10,000 or like $100,000, I don't remember. But if you find where they are, they were in New York, or I think they were in Los Angeles, I don't remember, Los Angeles. But they basically sat in a room, full white, The only thing that they did was open a window to see slightly outside. And they started
Jeez.
streaming. Not even 5 minutes in, Rainbolt calls Ludwig and starts reading out their exact geometric location. Like literally their GPS coordinates, he starts reading it out. Kai Cenat grabs his phone and yeets it across the room because he was literally being accurate. He was about to give them out.
Oh
Literally immediately.
damn.
Which is like he probably does the same things you said. Like he probably like saw the like they were like, how do you know where we are? We literally just opened a window and he's like, you already gave out too much. And he's like, you're lying. And he's like, 132, 36. Guy's like, no, just grabs a phone, yeets it.
Oh my god.
Rainbow is scary. Like I've seen his videos.
But
You would
then-
think they're staged,
I,
but
I
then he
think
does it
that
live.
He's me, but in real life. I'm him in Where Winds Meet.
Ah, yes.
I saw you standing next to Buffalo and your exact location of where you were.
Bro's been playing so much Where Winds Meet, which honestly, if you guys haven't heard about it yet, it's a really fun game. It's kind of akin to like other kind of gacha games like Genshin and stuff, but it's not gacha in the sense that you pay to get characters. You only gacha for cosmetics. The rest of the game is really fun.
Yeah.
And basically, there's this one map there where I was kind of like grinding or doing some quests, and there was a farm with some animals on it, and I was just like
And
next
it
to one
was
of the
the newer
animals.
map. Too.
Yeah, it was one of the newer maps. I was on
Kai
the.
Fang.
Yeah.
It was in Kaifeng. I was next to a water buffalo, and I was like, "Ew, these water buffaloes are like not taking any damage or whatever." And then Scrazy just randomly chimes in, "Oh yeah, you're in what was the location's name?"
It was in Kaifeng West suburbs by
Yeah.
the top house to the left.
And I'm like, "Yeah, there's no way you know that. You should like." My
And then
immediate
he
thought,
opens his map.
yeah, my immediate thought was not even impressive. It was more like concerned. And then I opened the map. I'm like, this guy's right. This guy literally found the exact place I was on the map, and I'm like, you need a life. Like, bro's literally Rainbolt in Where Winds Meet. That's how much this guy's been playing that game.
It's more so that I've been running. So one thing about me is that I don't like playing games with watching like a walkthrough or something.
Yeah.
I like to kind of like just explore for myself. So finding certain things in games, especially if you guys have played any kind of
Not
RPG game, if you guys have played any RPG game, you know that there's a lot of things like side quests, lost quests, main story, and then there's also like additional exploration activities you can do.
Mhm.
So I've been trying to complete majority of that since I've completed the main story and a lot of side stories. I don't really have any side stories left. So the only thing I have left to do until the next update is to just complete exploration.
Yeah.
So instead of checking a walkthrough or finding like one of those interactive online maps that show where everything is,
Mhm.
I like to run around and find them for myself.
That's
So
fair.
when I keep running around, it just so happens that sometimes it's like one of those mystical forest times where you just go around in circles without knowing where you're going. So I've been blindly just running around, and I somehow the reason I knew exactly where he was is because I have somehow left that spot and ended up back in that spot like 15 times.
The buffaloes keep bringing you back. Huh?
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's like you just keep running around, and at some point you're going to accidentally end up coming across something that you haven't discovered.
Yeah.
That is a really fun way to play the game. And me, I'm the kind of guy who likes to min max. So I follow guides, I follow the meta because I like to kind of like, do the things the most efficient way. Which is why you also have triple the amount of time in the game at this point than me.
Do I?
I think so because you had like 150 hours or something last time I checked.
Yeah.
And I'm still nearing it anyway, like 60 or 50.
I have maxed limit. All my gears max, my upgrades are maxed.
Yeah, you're not
Everything's
just pointedly
maxed.
exploring, you're actually finding a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, and I'm like maxing out everything I can. So right now I'm actually beyond max for my level.
Mhm.
Like for me, exploring right now is actually pointless because I'm not exactly gaining stuff that.
How many goose strong are you?
How many? Oh,
Geese.
goose. I think it's. I don't know. I think it's like 1.8, 1.9.
No way. There's no way you're stronger than me.
My thing is at like 16 or 17,000 right now
You're not
because
stronger.
I've been
than
putting
me.
everything into upgrades.
Nice. I think I'm close to 13 or 14. But honestly, with my build, it doesn't matter as much because I'm running the tank build.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most brain dead way to play the game because you hold down a button and you activate your shield. You gain 25% of your HP as shield on a 6-second or 8-second cooldown.
Oh, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Yesterday I was playing arenas. if you guys don't know what arenas is, basically a one-on-one PvP mode. I don't really like PvP, but I've been playing it a lot because of my sect.
Yeah.
Sect's like a faction, so I've been playing a lot of arenas. Yesterday,
Mhm.
I got paired against a Asian player
Mhm.
who was also tank build.
Mhm.
Did the exact same thing you did, and as soon as I saw him pause there for a second, I'm like, "Oh, that's about to hit hard."
Yeah.
So I just had to like stun him, go behind him, and start spamming my combos. He couldn't move.
Yeah, that's one thing a lot of people don't realize. There is a martial art skill called, I think, Serene Breeze, or I don't remember the exact name. It's a one time use, it's about a 50-second cooldown, immediately cleanses you of all CC and makes
Mhm.
you immune to CC for about half a second or so.
Yeah,
That's what you need to use to get out of a combo to initiate another combo on the other person.
yeah.
Without that, most people, you can just immediately just combo them and literally climb to like mythic without any effort.
It's weird. Like the game is pretty good. It's decent. It's better than 99.9% of the games I've played recently.
Honestly, yeah.
I don't know what you mean by decent. This is probably a gift given from God themselves. This is one of the best games this year.
If you can't tell, our
There
producer really likes this game.
there are
I love it. I live and breathe this game.
there are only very few RPGs I've actually sat down to play. I mean, you've known me for like 4 or 5 years now.
I've been trying to get this guy on RPGs for the longest time. We have tried Guild Wars, we have tried Drift, we have tried World
Black,
of Warcraft, we have
Black
tried
Desert,
Black Desert. Bro, just
Elden Rings. The list goes on. We've tried every single game.
yeah,
Nothing keeps me in. Elden Rings kept me in for a bit,
yeah,
but then eventually even that kind of got too like it got too repetitive.
yeah.
Whereas Where Winds Meet, from the very moment I got in there, sure, the first like parts of it were kind of annoying,
Mm-hmm.
and it was annoying due to one particular character in the game called Ruby. We'll give you some context in a second. But as soon as that finished, and then this one particular scene where this guy who you fought and are now trying to travel around with
Mm-hmm.
saves your life like a freaking G. I'm like, okay, hold on. I need to now turn that 3x fast forward skip story thing to pause
The
because
playback
I need to
speed.
start looking at this story. And
Yeah.
I got invested. And then towards the end of all the entire main story to up to chapter 2, they pull a Kung Fu Panda
Oh yeah.
scene where Kung Fu Panda gets stuck in the what was that realm called? The other realm, I forgot what it's called.
The
The
spirit realm?
Yeah, the spirit
Yeah.
realm. And then all of the pandas and the geese put their hands together to like give him the energy to come back. That is literally what happened.
Exact same thing.
The music, the feel, the action.
Wait, what are you
It-
talking about?
The last scene,
The last scene from the main story.
final scene
Like
where we are right now.
recently or in
In chapter 2. In that chapter 2, once you finish the main
The
story.
one where they
What are
all
you
have like the little
talking about?
candles and they like raise the candles up.
Yeah, that's the last story that's the final story in chapter 2.
What are you talking about? I did not see that.
Then
I showed
haven't-
you the cutscene when I encountered it as well, and you saw it.
So
and you're
did
like,
I.
yeah, it's a good one.
I did?
Yes.
It's the one where they have like multiple candles, like not the like
And it
not
was
handheld
called the-
candles, but like the divas, like I've seen in like Indian temples, that kind of like divas, and they're all like raising it up towards the sky to give power to the wanderer.
And that song, quite literally, that entire scene is
The
so
scene-
well done.
It crescend like the music crescendoed in such an amazing way
Yeah.
as they raised all of their like lamps together. I'm someone who skips lore, right? And genuinely, Crazy had his realization a little early on. I didn't. So I've had been skipping lore completely until this scene. And only because this guy literally told me, when you reach this scene, do not skip it. I'm like, fine. I'll watch one cutscene out of the entire show. Because again, like I said, I'm a min-maxer. I don't like watching cutscenes, so I can like fast forward to the game. And the last cutscene, I'm like, you know what? Fine. I'm about to replay the entire game on a different account just so I can go through all of the story or rewatch it on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. But genuinely, that scene was amazing. It felt like a movie. Like it was so good.
Like, you guys are probably just, wondering why we're talking about it so much. Is because this game's storyline alone outdoes majority of Netflix shows these days.
It does. It really does.
Like, don't get me wrong, there are so many good Netflix shows. Like we mentioned, Stranger Things. There are other ones, and there's a movie we'll talk about in a second as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the game's storyline is so good that I genuinely want the community, the Where Winds Meet community, to come together and be like, hey, we want you guys to work on an anime, a cartoon, or even like a live
Yes.
action, because it would be sick. It would actually be amazing.
Remember that one show you watched? I think it was called Nacha or something.
Neja, the Gods Reborn.
Yeah, that show was like that show itself should like tell us how good like people in China are about like animations and like stories and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So when they made this kind of stuff in Where Winds Meet, it was kind of expected, but at the same time, they still blew our expectations out of the water. Like it's a video, and the biggest part we haven't mentioned this somehow till now, free,
The game is free.
completely free to play.
Oh yeah, the game is completely free. That is what's the most crazy part is because I paid for Elden Rings, I paid for BDO, I paid for so many RPG games.
World
I
of
never
Warcraft
played it.
charges on a monthly basis. Final Fantasy charges on a monthly
Yeah.
basis, and somehow Where Winds Meet beats them in gameplay, according to me at least.
And there are so many people inside the game in the community that are like, wait, this game is free? A free game
Uh-huh.
with this kind of animations and this kind of storyline?
Every TikTok, literally every TikTok I've seen on Where Winds Meet, an amazing scene from the show. Cue a bit of a pause. This is a free game, by the way. Free game, video. Every single TikTok is on that.
Also, by the way, if you guys are wondering if we were being sponsored by them, absolutely not. NetEase does not for sponsor us. I wish they did. NetEase, if
Nah.
you're listening. But
Literally, it is. If we get sponsored by NetEase, I'm quitting. NetEase. I don't know.
anyways,
Please speak.
anyway,
Break the silence.
A moment of silence for that thought.
yeah, right. Anyways, but yeah, love the game. It's probably one of the best things I've played in forever. There are only some games, and there's one particular game that I play a lot, and that's because it's one of our friends who makes the game,
Mhm.
Joseph on Roblox.
Oh yeah.
But other than Joseph's games on Roblox, I don't exactly stay in games otherwise. Anyways,
This sounds like the perfect time to start a topic that's super long and gonna take a while.
quantum physics.
Mm-hmm. Rocket science is one of the few mysteries in our world that is still undiscovered. I don't even know if that's true.
What?
I was thinking of big words to throw in, man.
You couldn't think of the longest word in the world?
Floxy-nosy-nihilipilification of science happens way too often.
Huh?
Floxy-nosy-nihilipilification, the estimation of something as worthless. If someone's like disregarding science and saying,
Echo.
"Oh, science is not that great,"
Say that word.
floxy-nosy-nihilipilification.
I have a list. I can't even say that.
You failed
You
at
guys,
this.
you guys are making fun of me. I can't say many words, okay?
No, but that's so funny when you think about some of the like diseases. So, for example,
Wait,
a
Echo,
fear.
say exaggerate.
Exaggerate.
That was fine. But yeah, you know what the fear of long words is called?
What?
Hippopotamonstroseseptipdaliophobia.
It's one of the longest word in
Yep.
the dictionary.
Holy.
You know what? You know what the disease for not being able to spell properly is called? Dyslexia with a Y.
I have that.
What is it called when people have trouble saying the word S in their sentences? Lisp.
Yeah.
Anyone who came up with these literally works for Satan. Like what's their troubling with? Oh, long words. Hippopotamonstroseseptipdaliophobia. I can't even say it.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
I need to change cast member that know how to speak.
Is it cold?
For context, our producer just turned off our AC.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, it's like -1 outside, but my room for some reason is like 50 degrees Celsius.
I have no idea why. Like I literally come downstairs to like grab something from you, and I open the door, and I'm like, you know that meme where it's like when you do something and it happens right,
Yeah.
and it's like ooh, oh, like, and this guy is like
Yeah.
turning his face. That's me every time I step in, because it's so cold outside, and I open your door and it's like sauna. It's literally a heater in here without needing a heater for some reason.
And with that, we're gonna end the podcast.
Yeah, I think we're starting to run out of things to talk about.
Wait, Tiofa. Yeah, you guys get it.
We are really messing with our producer right now.
Yeah, we totally are. She's losing her mind with us. So we're gonna end the podcast right now. So so we're gonna end the podcast right now, guys. I'll see you guys next time. My name is
Don't dox yourself.
Nope.
Do not dox
I
yourself.
almost pulled the radio. Kind of got into my radio vibes.
Run it back. So for proper technique, you always want to grasp with two hands. You want to rotate the first one clockwise with the other counterclockwise.
So I'll see you guys next time. I'm ScrazyTube
I'm
with
ProtonVibes TV.
I'm not here.
and BabyEko.
No.
Signing off. We'll see you guys next week. Adios.
Adios.
Bye. You guys are so frustrating.
You say like you're not.
You're very frustrating. Why the fuck are you holding it like you hold balls, huh?
I don't know.
It was good technique though.
No.
It started off as a joke, but then I'm like, wait, maybe I have a career in something else.
I go stop the recording.
This is the behind the scenes stuff. Chill.
You know, you're not watching it for plot usually, but then you're watching a show like The Great Flood. The subtleties in that show is what needs to be picked up on to understand the story, and they made it look like a Jason Statham movie where it's like action running through water, tsunami, the CGI effect.
Oh no. We gotta
Tsunami.
we gotta rewind on that. Tsunami?
Yep. The multiple tsunamis that were coming through. I thought of Nami. You have the figurines right behind me. I blame you.